Oh, well, right. I'm going to tell you right now, this is the face of a man who's been bullied in the back before his match. And even there, Goldberg is thinking, I'm a human being. This is another alleged human being in Charles Robinson. This is a person, but I would dare say, even though he's trying to be good, he's trying to take care of this person who obviously bullied him in the back. I heard just a rumor, pure speculation. Charles Robinson, before Saturday night's main event, before they even got to the building, because Charles helped set the ring up, and he's the first one there and the last one to leave. But by being the first one there, he is able to facilitate the removal of all the soda machines in that arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Therefore, costing Bill Goldberg the frame of mind, the mindset to win the world heavyweight title. So if you're a Goldberg fan, as you used to be, and you were hoping in his hometown he was going to win the world heavyweight championship, you only have one person to blame. And that is the person that karma came to call on in this match. That son of a bitch, Charles Robinson, gets what he deserves. That was very Vince McMahon-like, wasn't it? Mm. He injected the poison into Charles Robinson. I still got it, baby. I'm tired. That's all I got.
I'm just looking at Goldberg's head. That audio's coming at me.
All right, let's cue it up here. Here we go. He's like, Charles, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh, no. This is a man that instantly regrets. I'm going to get a message. As much as Rick and I might not personally get along, Rick, be careful around this guy. He's going to turn on you eventually. Even so, little Nate, he's flying off of all your hard work. Getting in the ring, getting a push, dare I say it, just stealing money from the wrestling business. And here we are. And Goldberg, even after everything Charles Robinson has done to him, has regret on his face. Has regret and wants to make sure to check on Charles Robinson. Would Charles do the same thing for you, Bill? I think not. How many times can we see this? Let's see. I'm going to go slow-mo. And also, Charles Robinson started the bump before the spear. What are you doing, Charles? See, even in this way, when Goldberg is giving you his body, specifically his right shoulder, you can't even give him the common courtesy of taking the bump right. You only think about yourself. And dare I say it, I would ask Goldberg, is your shoulder okay? Because let's face it, I'm sorry, Goldberg. I'm about to reveal a very, very disturbing piece of news about Charles Robinson. He's a huge Bret Hart fan. And I dare say it, he was probably wearing a metal vest under that shirt like Bret was, trying to hurt you. Oh, Charles.
I like the fact that you said this bump starts early, because despite the fact that Charles was already going that way, he would end up with a cracked rib.
I don't believe it. I think it might be a Seth Rollins injury work, possibly.
Do you think he's trying to get a couple months off?
I think, I know Charles, and I didn't say it last time, and it upsets me because I consider him a friend one time until, he took advantage of my kindness and started beating me up in catering. The thing with Charles is, this is not a man. This is a monster. This is a monster that, unfortunately, I don't think this is the end of his reign of terror. A cracked rib is not going to stop a monster like this. And he even texted me this morning. I sent him a picture of Ric Flair. And he didn't have anything nice to say about Rick. So he has no friends. There's no bridge too far for Charles Robinson to cross. And dare I say it, when he got to the back, I think he double legged Goldberg and started beating him up. I've seen this before from this man, this monster right here.
Do you think this is why he's been employed for so long?
What's that?
Do you think this is why he's been employed for so long? Because TKO was scared of him?
Can you imagine? I'm sorry, Charles, I have to switch cameras. Don't get mad at me. Can you imagine having to be the person? See, this would have been a Mark Carrano job because he's disposable. So can you imagine having to be the person to go into a room alone with Charles Robinson to tell him your career in WWE is over and I'm alone in a room with you and you have nothing to lose right now? And Charles Robinson does remember the movie The Equalizer with Denzel Washington, where he's going to walk out and instead of walking out, he locks the doors? Or Kingsman, where they lock the door and turn around and he says, manners maketh the man, Or Charles goes, woo, really quiet and disturbing, and then turns around and says, are you sure you want to release me? I'd be like, no, here's Bret Hart's 20-year contract. No, please sign it. And then we're out the door and everybody lives for now. But hopefully Charles is okay. He did not tell me he got a cracked rib. And by the way, the text Charles sent me right away was a screenshot of this spear, expecting that we were going to talk about him right now. So Charles got what he wanted. Do you see how he manipulated us into getting this segment? This egomaniac. I have to repeat it. This monster that I have to say he must be stopped. But unfortunately, at this point, he cannot be stopped. Even Goldberg. He probably laughed. He probably said, you broke my rib, so come here. And he punched him and broke two of Goldberg's ribs.
On Charles's official
Never gets
accounts.
Old. It's like the Stinky Face podcast. Never gets old.
That will never go. Still friends with Goldberg after having, so he claims on his Instagram, by the way, still friends with Goldberg after having the honor of officiating the match against Gunther for the WWE Saturday Night's Main Event.
Wait a minute. The honor? He went up to those guys and probably dropped 14 F-bombs saying, I'm effing reffing this match. And there's a referee laying next to him in a pool of blood. Actually, all of them. Females and males. Beat them all up. This is all you got, baby, right here. And they were like, okay.
Ribs are still sore, but so what? I got speared.
Guess what? The ribs aren't too sore here right now.
No.
Our ribs towards him. Goldberg, like myself, Goldberg's right-handed, so am I. Southpaws, we used to have trouble with. Charles Robinson, classic Southpaw jinx.
Does Charles Robinson go low and grabby when he's attacking you?
You know what? What can you do to stop him? No, I've been lucky enough to where I didn't get the testicular claws or, he didn't. I did. Dare I say, I heard back in the day, just a rumor, but let's say it's real, that he told Jerry Lawler to rupture one of Tommy Dreamer's testicles back in the day. He's had his grubby little hands in everything over the past 30 to 40 years.
We don't have the video. I couldn't find it. This isn't even the first time that Goldberg has speared Robinson. He also received one in 2003 after Chris Jericho dodged out of the way on WWE Raw. So why is it after over 20 years, I'm sure you've got a theory here, that Charles Robinson says, yes, sir, please can I have another? What's the ulterior motive?
Well, I would say the number one thing would be to try to break Goldberg's shoulder because he might have just dislocated it that first time. Charles doesn't forget. Elephants and evil people like this monster, Charles Robinson, don't forget. And he will wait 22 years he's waiting. He's not, he belongs in that company. They don't forget. Dare I say it, I think Charles is in charge of what's that?
Charles in charge.
Charles in charge. There's your thumbnail right there. We love you, Charles. We love you. Hopefully.
Anything else to add about Charles?
Charles is actually just like me. If you buried me like that ad nauseum with such an over-the-top burial, I'm going to be like, come on, do it again, do it again. So he was like looking forward to this segment. I love Charles. very good, dear friend, fan of the show, and I can't believe he hasn't been released because of all these factors.
Mm. Well, he's pure evil. I mean, who's brave?
Oh, that's a saving grace there. That's a saving grace there. He probably told Bill DeMott how to train these people.